Come and check out this workout outfit that I made using Greenstyle Creations, Power Sports Bra, and Spark Tights. Hi YouTube, I'm Crystal of Crystalsewsandstuff.com. Welcome back to the channel where I share sewing pattern reviews and other fun related content. So today I'm here to share with you two pattern reviews from Greenstyle Creations, and they're both sportswear patterns. So this is my first time ever sewing sportswear, as well as my first time using Greenstyle Creations patterns. And so I wanted to go ahead and share with you everything from sewing up this athletic wear. So the two patterns that I use to make these garments are the Power Sports Bra as well as the Spark Tights. So first let me tell you a bit about the Power Sports Bra. Now this is a really cute sports bra, cropped sports bra pattern with a lot of options. So it comes in sizes 28 inches through to 46 inches bust with a cup sizes from A through H, so a very large size range for the pattern. I sewed up a size 36C cup for this pattern. I did a muslin, and at first I did a 34B. No, I did a 34C for the pattern is what I ended up sewing. And so I did a muslin for it. And first I did a 34B, and it was just a tiny bit small because I was between a B and a C cup looking at the measurements. And so I just redid it, and I did it in a size 34C. And I just like the coverage on the side with the C cup compared to the B cup. But the pattern is really fits me very well, and since I was between sizes, the C worked out more than a B. And I know even in ready to wear, I'm between a B and C. It just depends on the style of the pattern. So let me tell you a bit about the pattern. So this is the final version that I made, and the fabric that I use is two fabrics from Greenstyle Creations. This kind of colorful fabric is called Mosaic. It's in there aligned to fabrics that they sell. And then this greenish teal color is called Dragonfly, and that's also in there aligned to fabrics. And I really like these fabrics. I purchased them from Greenstyle Creations, and the shipping was really fast, and they sold up really well, and I do love the quality of these fabrics. So the pattern has a lot of options. You can sew it up with this strap back version, and that's the version that I made. But you can they also have a version where there's a U back to the back, and then there's also a racer back option. But I love the cross back version, and so that's what I sewed up. And there aren't too many pattern pieces, but you do have to cut them all twice. You have to cut a lot of them twice because it is lined. So you have your front, and then you have your side front, you have your bottom band, you have your back band, and then you have straps if you go with the strappy version. And then if you go with they also have the racer back version, and that was the version I did for my first muslin. A nice kind of racer back to it, and I like that version as well. But I made some mistakes on this first version. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But those are the options, the different options that you have for it. So the strappy back with a straight back, or the U back, or the racer back. And so I like that about the pattern, that there are a lot of options that you can sew with it. They even have an option for you to make adjustable straps. So if you're nursing or something like that, and you want to go ahead and make adjustable straps for the top, you can do that as well. And the racer back option also has an option to put a pocket in the back in a little racer section. So I do love all the options for this. And I sewed up, like I said, a 34C for this top. So I made two muslins for this pattern. I made the first one I did with the racer back top, and I didn't finish it because I used this this 1/4 inch elastic, and it's just your regular elastic, and I pulled a little bit too hard and it got really bunchy on me, so I said, okay, that is the wrong elastic. The pattern calls for clear elastic, so I went to Joann's and got some clear elastic. They have the 3/8 inch clear elastic at Joann's, and that's what I use. The pattern calls for 1/4 inch clear elastic, but I use this this 3/8 inch clear elastic, and I just trimmed it as I needed to, and it worked out really well. So you can get this clear elastic from Joann Fabrics, and so I like how it turned out using this clear elastic. This your regular elastic, it just did not work out for me when I tried to do this first racer back version. So it really pulled a lot when I was trying to insert the elastic, because they have you attach your front and back fabrics, your main fabric, as well as the lining. You see it's lined. I use the green for the lining here. So, and then there's lining for the back, and then all of the cut pieces are lined as well. And so after you sew those together, you insert elastic within the seam allowance, and when I did that here, it just really pulled too much for me. So I would suggest you just go ahead and get some clear elastic, and it'll work out better. And it might just be because I pulled it too much, but I do like the results more with the clear elastic. And then for the bottom band, you have to insert a 2-inch wide elastic. They also have an option if you wanted to do 1.5-inch wide elastic for the bottom band. So they have a different pattern piece for a shorter width of elastic for this bottom band, and I just do like that option. Here's my other mock-up of the sports bra that I did in a pink and kind of grayish black fabric, using just some remnant fabrics that I had in the house, and so I just went on ahead and used that up. This fabric is very thin, and so it's not as sturdy as the fabric from Greenstyle Creations. This has a nice weight to it, and it is squat proof, and so you don't see it, and you can feel the fabric kind of holding you in more with this fabric, but because this is a lot more lightweight fabric, so I would go with a little bit of a heavier weight athletic fabric for this pattern, but it still looks cute, and I could use this for lighter exercises, like maybe a strength workout or yoga, something where you're not jumping up and down as much. Just I could think would hold up to a light jog or something like that. So I do think a stronger fabric is best for the sports bra compared to this lighter weight fabric that I use for the muslin. This is my review of the Power Sports Bra, and now let me tell you about the Spark Tights. And so this is another really cool pattern from Greenstyle Creations. It has a nice waistband. It has a seamless front to it, as well, and then it has side pockets, and you can sew it at different lengths. You can sew it at a shorts length, a capri length, or long length. So I really like those options. And the pockets are really nice and deep, so you can easily fit your cell phones or your earbuds in the pocket. So I really like that about it. And then the back of the pattern the back of the pants has like this insert, and you can mix and match your fabrics in order to make this stand out more. Use a third kind of contrasting fabric for this back insert, and then you have your back bottom pieces here as well. So I really like all the options and you can go ahead and color coordinate your pattern as much as you can with the different pattern pieces, so you could change, switch it up and make this kind of fabric your insert, and you can change your pocket color. So I really like that about the pattern. And for my muslin, I did the shorts version in this pink and gray fabric as well. And this fabric is really thin, but it's good for like little light yoga that you do in the house. So I really like how they both turned out with it. For this one, I didn't have enough fabric to make the insert. Was it the insert? Yeah, I didn't have enough fabric to make the insert, to cut it on the fold, because it's cut on the insert is cut on the fold. So I just had to add a seam here. You can barely see it, but I did have to add a seam to the back insert here. So, but I like how it turned out with this look with the black section in the back. And so it's really cool. So there aren't a lot of pattern pieces for it. You just have, you have your back piece cut twice. You have your front piece. The front piece is cut on the fold so it can be seamless in the front. It does have a gusset piece that gives you a little bit more movement. And it's right here. I did that in the same color as the rest, as the back pieces. So I did that same way on both of the versions of the Spark Tights, and it really came out really nicely and it's very comfortable to wear. I just zigzagged the hem on all of them, but if you have a cover stitch machine, you can use that as well. And I just really love how these shorts turned out, as well as the pants version. And then you also have, you have an inner waistband piece. You have an inner waistband piece, and then you have outer waistband pieces. So there are 4 waistband pieces for the pattern. And the only pattern change that I made was to go ahead and I added some 2-inch elastic to the inside of the waistband here, because when I made the mock-up, it just kind of folds over every time I wear it. So it's just kind of, it's too loosey-goosey like that. And so when I did my final version, I went on ahead and added some 2-inch elastic within the waistband so they could stay up a little bit more. And the sizing is goes in letter sizes from sizes B through M, and it's for waist of 22 inches to 57 inches and hips of 32 inches through 62 inches. So a really great size range. And I sewed up a size G for both versions, and I'm really happy with the fit. And that is for a hip size of 41. And that really worked out for me, that size. And there are 3 different heights of waistband. They have a low rise option, a mid rise option, a high rise option, and then there's an ultra high rise option for people who have a really small waist and a larger hip ratio. So if you have like a larger hip to waist ratio, you would want to do the ultra high waist, because it gives you a little bit more, it has a stronger angle, a more slanted angle between the waist down to the hip area, so it can, you know, kind of bring you in and go with your body shape. And so I like all the options for the waistline for the Spark Tights. All right, so those are the 2 patterns that I made from Greenstyle Creations. I do highly recommend both of them. It was a learning curve for me, so learning how to use the elastic in the pattern, and then figure out my sizing. So I would say go ahead and do a muslin, at least for the top. The pants fit me pretty well, but I would definitely suggest doing a mock-up, especially for the bra cup size, because you might be between sizes like I was, and that way you can decide which size it suits you best. And for me, I sewed up the 34 C cup, and I really am happy with the fit of it. Now let me show you some pics and twirls of this outfit. Now mind you, you know, I'm a work in progress. I got a little tummy here, but I did want to go ahead and share with you. I was a little nervous about sharing you know, kind of workout wear, but anyway, I decided to go ahead and share it with you. And so here are the pics and twirls of me wearing the Spark Tights and Power Sports bra from Greenstyle Creations. So those are the picks and twirls of this cute little workout set that I made. I'm really happy with the results, and I know I'll be getting a lot of use out of them. And I really do recommend the fabric from Greenstyle Creations. It's a really good quality athletic wear fabric that I think you should check out if you've been looking for sportswear fabric. And then the patterns are really nice, and they have a nice size range for different body types and sizes and bust cup sizes. So I really like all of the options from Greenstyle Creations. And I know I'll be checking out Greenstyle Creations for more of their great athletic wear sewing patterns. They have a great pattern range with different styles of athletic wear for you to check out. And I think the directions were very clear in both of the patterns, and they showed you step by step on like how to use the elastic, how to insert the elastic, and all of those things. So I really liked the directions were very clear and detailed with nice pictures for you to use, but you really do have to pay attention to the different options for the different backs and how many you need to cut of the fabric and lining and all of that. So make sure you do follow the directions because there are a lot of details depending on the view that you decide to go with. All right, let me know what you think about these athletic wear outfits in the comment section below. I'd love to know what you think. And also, if you've sewn these before, I'd love to know what you thought about these patterns and also any other patterns athletic wear patterns that you've tried before. I really had a good time making these. I did learn a lot, so they did take me a while or so just because I was, you know, it was a learning curve because I kind of started these in February and I finished my muslin ones in February, and then I finished the main ones like the first week or so of March. So it took me a minute to get through these, but I mean, it's mostly me because it was a learning curve, but the directions were still really clear. I just, you know, I had to take my time and just learn how to sew something new. But anyway, let me know what you think about these patterns in the comment section, and go ahead and leave me a like before you leave. That will really help me out. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification so that you won't miss any future videos. All right, until next time, take care. Bye.